What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Walter Tuomi, representing Neo Defective Gaming, aka Neo Defective. You can find me over on twitch.tv/Neo Defective every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, streaming for your viewing pleasure. And today continues our review of The Last of Us episode per episode. And where we left off today pretty much makes this my third favorite episode of the series so far. That in order would have to be 3, 1, and then now 5. Episode 5 leaves us with the tearjerker, the painful reminder that nobody's safe. Whoever you fall in love with in this show, in this game, in this series, will meet some kind of grisly demise. Episode 5, titled Endure and Survive. All the actors are on their A game for this one. Everybody had a top-notch performance. Ellie, Joel, Henry, Sam, and Caitlin. Also, Perry. I mean, everybody just was in peak form for this, ready to go out in the way that they were going to. It was gonna come to this, and then the whole sniper scene occurs, and it occurs a little bit different, but also shows that they were gonna go down the same path. Like, you can see it coming, even if you were already had played the video game. You were gonna see this one coming, but it still is done so well in an acting way. And again, they change it just subtly. But seeing the bloater for the first time, I wasn't sure what to expect. Even though it was very CGI heavy, still done very well. And also all the movement, all the clickers that came out, the pothole of clickers. Are you serious? How terrifying is that? And then actually being able to see an actual child clicker, which we never saw in any kind of form or fashion in the series up to this point, was terrifying. The way she was flailing and falling off of the actual car when she was chasing after Ellie. And it's probably one of the clickers that was in that little school, that little hut house school. And also just very cool nod to that portion of the video game, because that also ends terribly for everybody. And if you played it, you know what that little story is in there. It's a very sad, very dreary tale that starts off with some promise. But again, this is The Last of Us. Last of Us loves to give you some hope and then step on your dick. And that's what this episode does as well. Gives you all the hope and then just treads on you. And I mean, if that's your thing and that's what you like, step on me, queen, because this show is going to give it to you in spades. But it's done so well. Even Caitlin, you kind of feel a little sympathy for her, because you know that it's her brother against Henry's brother, and whose brother's better? There is none. You will make these decisions based off of the love of the person that you're caring for and who's in your charge. You are going to make those decisions, so you feel what Henry would do. You know, that's pretty much the general human reaction that anybody would take, would to sell out somebody else to save your own loved ones. I mean, this is pure cinema 101. While I lost a little bit of energy going forward because episode 3 was such a good highlight, episode 4 was such kind of like a little bit on the downward end, high on energy but low on just kind of developing on the story and pushing forward. Episode 5 kind of brings that energy just up enough where I'm excited to see where we're going for episode 6, and I can't wait to just finish out the story. It doesn't seem like it was going to end that well, but now, with the energy coming back up, feels very good, and I'm excited once again. So I'll give this episode a good 8 out of 10. Very solid, energy back. I'm looking forward to see if this crescendos into a very high place. I mean, considering episode 3, and I don't think anything's going to top episode 3, but as a series all around, so far it's looking up to be like an all-time classic 10 out of 10, but we don't know yet. I'm just saying, I'm jumping the gun. Don't blame me. I'm just excited. I love this show. I love this series. Everything so far has been fantastic. Let me know what you thought in the comments, what you thought about episode 4, what you thought about episode 5, and what you think about going forward into episode 6. What were your favorite standout moments? Because I think mine had to have been that bloater clicker pit. That was genius and just pure fantastical horror at its finest. All right, guys, you've been here before. You know what it is. Stay dirty, humans.